right, here we go. And it's time to talk to Jon-Christopher Bua from Real Political News. JCB, hello to you.
Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
Yes, tell me more about that, because it's huge and it's world famous, but a lot of us over here don't really know the significance and what you actually do on the day.
Well, what we do is we're pleased that we're no longer living under the tyrant King George III.
Yeah.
But we love Charles. We love King Charles, and we love Queen Elizabeth. And we love all the Brits. But we had to get our independence. We had to grow up and become a nation of our own. And the 4th of July holiday actually was established by Congress in 1870, much further along, and it celebrates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence, which occurred on July 4th, 1776, which next year will be 250 years since then. And the 13 colonies declared their independence from Great Britain, and it was all about taxation. What else is new, right? and George Washington, you've heard of him. He was the commander of the Revolutionary Forces, he became the first president, and he did everything he could to make sure that the American presidency did not have the power of the king, as in King Donald Trump. So we've been fighting against that for many, many years, and many wonderful things happened on the 4th of July. In fact, it was Franklin Roosevelt who, before the war, invited King George VI and the Queen Mum, Queen Elizabeth, on a visit to Hyde Park in New York in 1939, before the war. And this informal picnic marked the first time a reigning British monarch had visited the United States. And FDR decided to serve hot dogs as a way to symbolize American cuisine, la belle cuisine, and the culture. And it was at a very relaxed and fun setting. Now, while the picnic featured other traditional American dishes, strawberry shortcake, smoked turkey, it was the inclusion of the hot dog that generated the most media interest. And the Queen Mum and King George supposedly were taught how to eat properly from Franklin, and it was a fun time.
Now this would explain then. I've been reading about this hot dog eating contest.
Oh yeah, Joey Chestnut, our hero.
Tell me more.
Oh, well, Joey Chestnut is an icon, and he spends his 4th of July. He does eating preparations for eating training.
Right.
And I sent your producer a lovely photo of Joey, and he can share with you.
Okay, yeah.
It's up on the internet. I said our hero Joey Chestnut, and it's in Coney Island, and it's the famous Nathan's Hot Dogs in Coney Island on Stillwell Avenue. It's where
and what do you have to do then when it's a contest to eat hot dogs?
Clive, it's real simple. You got to eat hot dogs, and you got to eat a lot of them. And he's eaten like 30 some odd hot dogs, and he is the world champ. And he's quite a character and a lot of fun. And we're going to watch this on the actual 4th of July itself. And he's won 16 times. And he's still I know tummy ache.
Eating I've just got the thing up here. Consume as many hot dogs as possible in 10 minutes.
That's right. You get 10 minutes, and you get to wash it down, and you have to eat the rolls with it. The bun.
Yeah.
And but you don't need to put sauerkraut or onions or mustard or anything. Okay. Just get them down your gullet and swallow them without heaving. And I guess you consider a winner.
And you get $10,000 if you win.
If you get $10,000 if you win, and that's going to take care of the internist to take care of you and clean you out. But 69 hot dogs. He's actually eaten 69 hot dogs. Good God, I eat 2 and I'm starting to feel queasy.
I know what you mean, yes. So July the 4th is a holiday, like a bank holiday here, is it?
Oh, it's a big holiday, and it's very weird because it's on a Friday, which knocks me off balance. I'm a Libra, so I need balance.
Yeah.
So we start tomorrow, and my wife and I are headed out to the eastern end of Long Island for a couple of weeks, and we're gonna take off not on 4th of July because the traffic is horrendous, but we'll go on the 5th. and we'll take our journey out to the east end of Long Island and celebrate our own happy holiday. But it's a holiday now. Now Trump is having, God knows, he's bringing jets and I don't the Fusiliers and the Bombardiers and the House Guards, if he can get them, all at the White House, and he's going to have a big celebration because he got his MAGA bill done, which you don't want to be bored with that. But
well, we should just touch on that. His so-called big, beautiful bill, just to explain the relevance of that as well for people who haven't been following it.
Well, it's a huge bill that he finally got through the Senate and the House, and they passed it today. And Trump he insisted on putting his entire legislative agenda into one piece of legislation, and he cajoled and threatened the members of his party to come on board, or he would primary them. I mean, and then he brought a bunch of them over to the White House yesterday, which I saw, and he got them in there, and he was kind of trying to put a little honey on this, and he charmed them and took pictures with them, and he has to do something. And the fact is, Clive, when 2026 comes along, and in the midterms, and the Senate and House are up, all of the House is up, all of the House is up, and the Senate is up. Most of the Senate is up for grabs. He's going to have people out there in the country saying, "What did you do? Granny doesn't have any more health insurance. You know, we lost the funding for kids to get food stamps or food from the food banks, etc." And it's his richest supporters will be happy, but the working class and the poor folks in this country will not. And he says there's no tax on tips, but there is. He says there's no tax on Social Security, but there definitely is. And he's removed all the clean energy incentives, and lots of money to deport immigrants, and lots of money to build a bloody wall. But the largest cuts come in Social Security and the benefits mostly for the wealthy. And it's not what George Washington had in mind, nor what the Continental Congress had in mind back in 1776.
And how come his former best mate Elon Musk is against this bill then?
Oh God, because Elon's getting a tax break from everything. Elon gets all of this stuff, and then he doesn't like it because he's not involved in it anymore. And he and Trump kind of had a falling out, and even Trump even mentioned that he might deport him, which I think is crazy. But they're strange bedfellows, but they always have been. And now you've got this guy Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy, who's an issue, and Trump even said he might pardon him.
Well, it is a strange old world on Independence Day. The other thing, but I just wanted to quickly ask you about was
sure.
Musk talking about starting up his own party. Is that to just wind up Trump, or is it a possibility? Do you think?
Oh, look! The two of them, the birds of a feather. I say, winding him up is something that he can do. He was treated like the oddball best friend. He was getting Teslas in the South Lawn, and Trump bought one. He used his own money, so he says. And they use each other. It's all about symbiosis. Clive, you know that it's all symbiotic. They take what they can get, they move what they can get, and as JFK famously said in his inaugural address in 1961, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. And these guys are really at each other, and we'll see what happens, but it's not going to benefit the country. But we do celebrate our great nation. We celebrate our great alliances, and hopefully the world will not lead us away and support us as we go through some of our own issues, personal issues here in the United States on our almost 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence and our 4th of July original.
Well, have a wonderful 4th of July. Not too many hot dogs. What will you be eating?
Well, I'm going to be eating some very nice, quiet things. Maybe just some kippers and
Very British.
yeah, don't you think? I'm celebrating the Brits. No taxation without representation, and the famous Tea Party. So maybe I'll have a nice cuppa for myself.
Lovely. Thank you very much, JCB.
Always a pleasure, Clive. Thank you.